It started with a smirk and a classic Trump-style jab, one that instantly set social media and political commentary ablaze. As former President Donald Trump stepped out to greet a group of law enforcement officers in Washington, D.C., he dropped a quick remark that carried weight far beyond its 9 words. "Be very careful. You don't want to slip or fall like somebody else I know." It was a sharp, unmistakable dig at President Joe Biden, whose series of public stumbles has already become a focal point of criticism, especially from conservative voices. Delivered with casual confidence and wrapped in humor, Trump's quip immediately transformed a routine visit into a viral political moment. The occasion was a visit to the U.S. Park Police Anacostia operations facility on August 21st, where Trump showed up to thank federal officers for their ongoing efforts in managing public safety and protecting the Capitol. This wasn't a rally or a speech-heavy press event. It had the casual atmosphere of a behind-the-scenes campaign stop. Yet, even in that setting, Trump managed to pack in plenty of messaging, both visual and verbal. As he shook hands and spoke with officers, he praised the results of their work, saying crime numbers were down like we wouldn't believe, adding with emphasis, "But we believe it." For Trump, the event was not only about expressing gratitude, it was a stage for projecting leadership, order, and control. Trump touched on street-level issues that resonate with many urban dwellers: graffiti, potholes, aging infrastructure. He announced plans to request congressional funding to address these issues, hinting at urban revitalization through proper investment and visible change. He named the well-known Clark construction firm as a partner in the initiative to improve public spaces. The vision he painted was one of restoration, turning D.C. into the best in the world. Yet, the most subtle and high-impact tactic of the day remained his jab at Biden. Without saying his name, Trump lit up a known concern in the minds of many Americans: the president's physical conditioning and age. He didn't need to accuse or attack. Just a sideways comment was enough to activate a conversation already in motion. That is how Trump often operates, leveraging half-jokes and viral statements as strategic lines in a much deeper narrative. These remarks are not isolated soundbites but signal-rich messages meant to resonate well beyond the room. The comment also dove directly into the heart of one of the GOP's most repeated talking points: that Biden is too frail, too forgetful, and ultimately unfit to lead. In contrast, Trump aimed to show himself as alert, quick-witted, and vibrant among the troops. The juxtaposition was visual, physical, and psychological. Standing upright amidst younger, fit officers, joking about burgers and handshakes, Trump was trying to let the imagery speak for itself. He wasn't just mocking Biden's stumbles, he was presenting himself, by way of subtle body language and tone, as the antidote to them. Online, the reaction to the event was swift and polarized. Supporters flooded comment sections with praise, calling Trump the GOAT and complimenting his composure and humor. One viewer even wrote, "Trump looking handsome as usual, the coolest president the U.S. ever had." Others were amused or slightly confused, joking about the randomness of the visit or trolling back with their own sarcastic remarks. One comment teased, "I saw you fall going up the stairs," a reversal aimed at Trump himself. That mix of admiration, humor, and political sparring created the perfect storm for virality, and that may well have been the entire point. Underneath the fast food and the jokes, there was serious political work being done. Crime and infrastructure. All in all, the visit was a textbook example of Trump's media instincts. He stitched together public safety, infrastructure reform, informal charisma, and political jabbing into a single appearance that lasted maybe 15-20 minutes in real time, but echoed across hours of replay, headlines, and comment sections. For some, it was just Trump being Trump. For others, it was a reminder of the energy, unpredictability, and connection that defined his earlier campaigns. But for political strategists, the entire moment was loaded with intent. From platforming police officers and praising midnight squads, to offering burgers and tossing cryptic barbs at Biden, Trump managed to ignite headlines and voter attention with minimal effort. The deeper brilliance, for those watching closely, lay in the layering. This wasn't just about mocking a political opponent or handing out food. It was about reminding Americans of who he is, a man who puts boots on the ground, cracks a joke, dishes out dinner, and positions himself as both leader and peer. And it was all done while inserting a subtle but sharp message: he's strong, he's present, and he's ready, while Biden, as the line suggests, might be slipping. In more ways than one.